what's up? I'm the Told Matum, and today we're gonna do another Bricklink unboxing. Currently it's New Year's Eve and it's raining cats and dogs. Look at it! And COPA hasn't taken effect as of filming this, so I'm still okay. We're gonna take a look at what's inside this Bricklink haul. I guess now I have an addiction because I bought more things. I also have another haul coming, so I don't know if I'm going to attach this to this video or if I'm going to make separate videos. I'm not entirely sure which one this is. Oh, I love all the hearts there. Your makeup is here. Are we sure this is the right box? What's in this? Oh, I know exactly what's in here. Let's take a look at this. So I know exactly which haul this is. Oh, we've got the original Totahu poster. Nice. Oh, look at that. Some promotional stuff for a Stormtrooper that really doesn't look like a Stormtrooper anymore. C-3PO that looks alright. I do have that, or no, I don't have that. I lied! But I do have all the original Toa now, so that's good. But that's not all in here. Pull this out, and we also have the 2002 Borak Edition catalog stuff, with all the Borak there, and the Rahi and the Toa and stuff like that, as well as other various stuff, and this thing can open up like so. Very awesome. The main reason why I got this is because of that. So I'm gonna put those off to the side and we're gonna take a look at the actual parts themselves. Alright, so most of this is just random stuff that I decided to pick out. A lot of it was super cheap. Like, some of these parts were a tenth of a cent. I couldn't believe that. So here's all the parts that I got. Let's open this little bag up first. And of course I broke it. There we go. Okay, so we got a couple of bags here. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I had grabbed that because I thought it was transparent orange, but no, it's solid orange, which is fine. I could use that for other stuff. This piece I'm trying to rebuild an Ikarak set, so that's good. And then also a couple of arm pieces. Okay, this is what I need. So you got the old little ratchety pieces. You got a couple of other Exo Force arms, these in green. I just decided to buy them. This I want to see if I can complete a Galakal, or not Galakal, a Galak Va. And then this I just got because I think I need it for a certain set. I couldn't remember. And then these are also the, I believe, older gray pieces, if I'm not mistaken. I do have to open this up and get that ratchet joint. Let's pull that right out. And let's see. Okay, so this foot. A long time ago, I got a little, what is it, a Knight's Kingdom. I almost called it a Exo Knight set. And it was missing a foot when I bought it. So I decided to buy the ratchet and the foot. And now I've got a complete Sir Jaco thing, if that's interesting to anyone. Thank God, because that thing was driving me nuts. A couple of Technic bricks. I thought I needed this to complete a set, and then I found it. Same thing with these. And then I'm just stupid. Also, you could barely see that because I had it off camera because I'm stupid. Of course, I mean, you know, if you're a Bionicle collector, you know. A couple of these to go with some mocks. I think they were 5 cents each. So I thought, hey, not bad. This will probably go onto one of my main Toa sets. But yeah, I don't even think I've ever owned these. What's in here is a bunch of tires. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, why don't we? Okay, so this massive shield piece I needed for a Throwbot set. Nothing else is going to help me complete anything except for the foot. A bunch of these tread parts because I never owned them. And I'm also trying to fix up a set. These tires, just because I wanted tires. And then these pieces because I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they were super cheap anyway, so I decided to buy them. Next bag! So a lot of these parts I just decided to buy because they were super cheap. Again, a tenth of a cent for this. Why not? Bunch of rack sheet parts that I honestly did not need, but I couldn't pass up. So you got a bunch of these rack sheet shell things. Vaki torsos. I know they're Vaki because they're in the light bluish gray. There's a Rakshi one. There's Panrak's foot, which I bought last minute. a scroll piece, which I think they said it was in bad condition, but it seems fine to me. A bunch of these wings, I've never owned them in black, and there were 5 of them, so that's awesome. Let's see, a couple of these orange blades, again, super cheap, super cheap, super cheap. I needed one of these, super cheap, super cheap, super cheap. And then these are what impressed me. So some of them were, I want to say 0.5 of a cent. I think that was 0.5 of a cent. That was 0.5 of a cent. That was a fifth of a cent. And then I think these were a fifth of a cent. Or maybe these were 5 cents. I can't remember. But either way, I bought 16 of the black ones for a total of 8 cents. So those were definitely, obviously, 0.5 of a cent. And I think it was the same thing with the gray ones. Although I can't remember how many of those I bought. I just ended up buying the whole lot of these parts. Oh, there's a light gray one. A whole bunch of dark grays. I think there's dark bluish gray, and then there's also a dark gray one in here. I think, yep, right there. That's a dark gray. And then I think this is the old style of light gray. So a bunch of parts that I just decided to buy because it was, again, freaking cheap. Some of these I don't even know what I'm gonna do with, but do I have to repeat the same damn thing? I thought this was broken. No, it's just got stickers on the side. Any of the other ones got that? Nope, just that one. Whatever. So with that out of the way, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. A couple of little pamphlet things, a foot, a bunch of Lego, Bionicle. I will see you guys next time if there isn't like a part 2 to this. But wait! One of them was still in the bag. Part 2! Alright, so it's January 3rd and I get to open another little packet thing. We're just gonna rip it off on the side. There's not enough for like a whole another Bricklink haul, so I figured, hey, let's just show this off and attach it to this video. Alright, let's slide everything out, and there it is. Ooh, all sealed up and nice. So we've got a bunch of Thok pieces because I'm considering trying to build up a Thok. We've got a white piece right here that I completely forgot I ordered, which is good. We've got a green piece for a Zactan because I'm trying to build him. These tan pieces, which we'll talk about in a second. Some Exo Force stuff. Actually, let's take everything out. I like how everything's just stacked up on itself. It's like Tetris with bags. Alright, let's go ahead and open some bags. Alright, so there's everything in a pile. I'll grab it and sort things out. So I've got one of these from a Zactan that I'm going to bring up and attach right now. I'm almost done with a Zactan. All I need is the feet and one of the armor pieces. Next up, we also have, let's see if I can find it. Where is it? There's a little piece of paper. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. This little tail piece that comes from, I think, Tarex. So I gotta attach that to the shoulder. And now I'm only missing one of those. There's also these Vorox claws from the Paraka lineup. A Skrull shield in the Vorox color scheme. A bunch of Thok parts. The main reason why I decided to get these is because I'm gonna try and build up a Thok. See if that works out. Still missing quite a bit, but at least there's that. A bunch of little teeth pieces because I ran out of them. One's to help me with a Peruk. I'm still missing the feet of that, but that's fine. These, so that I can work on Icarax eventually. And then there's also this piece that I decided to get just because it was in a different color. I've never had it in orange, so there's that. There's this white piece that I decided to get to work on, I think it's Korok Va. And then there's also this dome piece that's pretty important. And then there's all this, Exo Force limbs and joints and stuff like that. Why do I have this? I have an incomplete Exo Force Sentry that I'm going to build up right now. Actually, these two pieces are to add to one of my mocks. So other than that, yeah, let's check that out. Actually, let's get a close up into what's exactly here. I'm not gonna sort things out. You can figure it out for yourself. All right, I have to say, while I'm building this, I felt like a kid again. So there is the Sentry set, fully built, and wow, I am so glad to have this back in my collection. I remember the days of buying this and playing with it, building it even. Wonderful. And that's not all. I've got a couple of other sets to build up, so we're actually going to take a look at that. The first thing we have is Kongu from the Mari line. I always wanted this set, and throughout many parts hauls, I started to notice that I was getting a lot from Kongu, and all that I needed was the green dome at the back of the head, so... oh, there he is! That's pretty much it! What an event! But there's Mari Kongu, and now I could proudly put him in my collection, but that's not all! We also have the Vorak set to build. So I gotta bring that up. Let's see. So, starting with the feet, let's plug that onto here. Like so. Ooh, I love the color of it. Nice tan. Plug the other one like so. And then plug. Let's see, the counter thing, I guess it goes on this side. I don't really care. I can look it up later. And there we go. There's a complete Vorax. So now I'm one piece away from the first wave of Glatorian sets. All I need is that tail piece for the Tarax, for the armor set. But with that out of the way, that is pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun dudettes. And I'll see you guys